Okay, I'm gonna show you great ways to find government grants without getting ripped off, without spending 18 hours on Google, or 18 days or 18 years. Sometimes people do, and there's tricks to using the internet, and there's some good tools out there now that are free. That will help you find grants better than anything else if you use this. You just can't go to Google and say, I want a grant for Georgia or something like that. And you're going to get billions of websites, and that's not going to get you anything. Okay, here's the thing. Now, I've been studying this stuff for 48 years. That's right, 48 years. And I've written about 100 books, a couple of New York Times bestsellers. So I've been educating America on this stuff for a long time. And I got about 10, 15 years to go. And I hope to keep doing this until I can't breathe. So here's what to do. Here's how to find it without paying me or anybody else, how to find the real government grants, not getting ripped off, and not people playing on your desperation for getting money, and they'll get more money out of you that you can't afford. So don't pay anybody to get a government grant until you know what you're doing, okay? Now here's the first thing to do. You use Google if you want. I tell people don't use Google because they use it the wrong way. You use it by finding news. You don't want to find anything else in Google but news, because that eliminates everybody selling you anything. If you put in Google here, I say, well, grants for Georgia, you put in there and it'll give you 150,000 grants for Georgia that they have. Now, 99% of those are people who want to get money from you. People use Google to find you who are desperate for something so they could get money out of you and convince you that they're your answer to your dreams, okay? If you don't have much money, you want to waste money or spend your money that way, most people looking for grants aren't that way. Okay, here's what you do after you get that. You go to Google and you put in news. See the top headlines here? All images nude. All gives you 150 million. News gives you 11,000. So these are newspapers, magazines, that giving you news about grants. And they're not good in finding traditional grants, but they're great in finding new grants, okay? Because you got 11,000 new grants, okay? Now, what you want to do is do it a little more and put those recent, because a recent grant, there may be out of no more information or whatever, and the opportunities are in new grants. So that's the important thing. So actually you go up here for more, or no, I think it's tools, right? Okay, and you click recents, and then underneath you could put for the past year, for the past month, for the past week, 24 hours. So there will find you, this will be news items, because most people will send out a press release and somebody picks out a news for a new, and then you'll be able to find the new items, the new grants, and apply for them. So here's what we get here. It doesn't have, I estimated about 100 of them are within the last month, okay? So you have 100 new grants in the last month in Georgia, okay? How else can you find new grants or all grants? See, what they're missing here are the things that have been there for 40 years, and people don't know about them, and that's where the mother lode is. Okay, a good way to find that mother lode of grants is with AI. The one I use is chat.openai.com. Okay, and here's the kind of thing you could put in that openai.com. Now I put, I want to find grants in Georgia. Now mention, the more you put in this description from nonprofit organizations and government offices, because they're the only people that give out grants for free. Other people do them, but who knows? They're going to sell your soul or whatever. So they're the real ones. And from nonprofit organizations, government offices that help with debt and living expenses. Maybe it's for a business or whatever. Then I put include websites. Okay, in a few seconds, I have a half a dozen or more of the major ones, okay? And the links here to find out more about it. Then I put, hey, list me 4 more sources of grants to help me pay for living expenses in Georgia. And be sure to include the website. See, you treat this AI like a buddy, and they have economic incentive grants, Georgia Department of Human Services, the Choice Voucher, Georgia Center on Nonprofit, it. So I see the Home Access Program, Rural Community Development Initiative grants, all that. And I said, hey, give me 20 more. I need more. Rural Workforce, Georgia Homeowner Assistance Program, Georgia Center for Nonprofits. Now that's good. Georgia Student Financial Commission that finances that. See, that's it. Nobody's selling you anything. Nobody's selling anything. And everything here is never, every website is never going to ask you for money because they're nonprofit or government offices. Okay, here's two other ones. One, findhelp.org. Every website in here gives money or free services and will never charge you. What is better than that? And here I put in Georgia zip code. And you know what I get? 2,856 grants. Now remember, 150 million grants? What the fuck you gonna do with that? Now you're down to 2,000 and everyone gives money. That 150 million, 149.99.99 want to get money from you. That's the problem with that. Okay, that's findhelp.org. And the other one is, this is sort of like, they do the same thing. I like findhelp better, but 211.org. Okay, so that's it. Okay, the last thing is find experts in your state that help you get grants for free. Okay, they're the same thing I do. I charge $20. But by the way, we have a grant. That deadline is tonight. If you're watching this on the 4th of February, every 4th of every month, we give out $40,000. So you want to apply for that tonight. Okay, here. Now this list I'll have in the description below gives you a listing of all the experts that are in your state that help you get grants for free. Okay, from Colorado, Connecticut, any office. Let's see what Georgia has. Okay, see, they sit around, like the Maytag repairmen, waiting to help people. I have training videos, everything. This list is for free. You can download your state and find out all the people, whether you want money for housing, whether you want money to start a business, whether you want money to pay your bills and expenses, whether you want money to grow a vegetable garden, anything you want to do. And that's the important thing. And these are experts in the government that get paid by the government, nonprofit organizations to help you find grants. Now, that's better. So be careful with Google. You have to know how to use it or you're going to get burned. And this is what we do. I've been studying this for 48 years. And what I have now is a service for $20 a month, and it's unlimited. We provide unlimited personal help for you to apply for every government grant you're eligible for, okay? And you can ask us 100 questions a day if you like. There's complete training in there too, live training. We have live members that come on live and help you with questions or directions and stuff like that. And more importantly, we give out $75,000 every month. And the 4th of the month is our big one, $40,000. You could get $1,000 and spend it any way you want. And our applications are a hell of a lot less than your chances are a hell of a lot more than any government grant. So check us out if it makes sense to you. If it doesn't, then use these sources. The links are in the description below, and they will help you get the real grants and not get waltzed around by some smooth-talking salesman. You got to watch those people. They know how to sell you real good. If we want to make money, we all learn how to do that, right? Talk to you soon.